Hello and welcome to today's recording of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. And as you can see, if you've been following me for the last 51 days, there's a little bit of a change, and I'm happy to finally see it put together, and I hope you are as well. If you like the change, go ahead and leave a comment below and let me know how you're feeling about it. But as we continue today, we are on day 52 of the Assassin's Creed Marathon on our march to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Today we're going to talk about John Cockram and Josiah Burgess. Um, we got marooned by Calico Jack, and Blackbeard died, and now we're back to the Greater Goanna. Let's see how Edward is handling things.
Fishing schooner single-handed. Damn canny, Captain.
As is taking back my break from this pillock. Once again, I thank you both.
This Billy Huff didn't last 2 months with your ship before he came limping back to Nassau. Took the pardon straight away.
I had to, lads. That Rogers was on to me from the first. Hold your tongue, Rackham.
So what now? Still chasing your elusive fortune?
Aye, and I'm close. I've heard the Sage is sailing out of Kingston on a ship called the Princess.
Put your ambition to better use, Kenway. Find the Sage with us.
I've no stomach for you and your mystics, Mary. I want a taste of the good life. An easy life.
No one honest has an easy life, Edward. And it's aching for one that causes the most pain. All right, Rackham. Back to retirement.
Alright, we're not going to jump right into the ship. What we're going to do is we're going to hop into the captain's quarters and collect from the fleet because, like I have stated many times before, I have been working on it off streaming, off recording hours. So hopefully we have a good amount of cash built up. We had 55,000 reales running in here. Let's see what we got on our way out. And then we'll go buy that Harbor Master. And oh yeah, 81,000. Let's go pick up that Harbor Master and see what kind of work we have here. Is he the Harbor Master over there? We gotta build up the iguana, so might as well put the money in here, right?
Spare a moment, Captain. I've been needing coin to set up the shipyard, Captain.
Yep, shipyard.
Faster
He's
we
the
have
Harbor
the
Master.
needful gold, the sooner our
I'm
ships
building the
will
Harbor
roll
Master so
away.
I can buy, well, one, it's cheap, but I need ammunition. I don't have any mortars. Let's hop in here and
What do you be needing
see
today?
what we can do. Get rid of the sugar and rum, since we don't use it for anything. Alright, so let's buy. Well, let's start with upgrades. Our ammunition, because we absolutely need. Looks like I pulled some mortar shot from some of the ships I was working on. No, we want upgrades. Ram strength, probably all we can buy, isn't it? Sure is. I wonder what we're gonna do after we max out as much RAM as we can, because now we need metal. Let's go find the general store and see if we can buy cargo. Because that would be amazing.
Rum bit of business, that.
That's the tavern, isn't it?
Welcome to an old talk, Captain.
The men do sorely lack a place to do their wenching and debauching. With a little kind encouragement, I could have the whole place Bristol fashion, and a flow of rum fit to obliterate a good tar proper like.
Nope, I don't want to do the tavern. I hit the wrong button.
You done an old salt proud, Captain. You're making it work.
Oh well.
Captain Kenway, a moment. I'll not play duck and drake with you, Captain. I need coin to build a little emporium. I'd be ever obliged. And a local shop would bring in many a useful ware for you as repayment.
Local shop, that's what we want. Alright, so let's hop in here and see if we can buy metal and wood.
Ah, bonjour.
Because I know we can buy... Oh, we can only buy hunting goods. Alright, so let's back out of this and see what crafting we need for armor. Armor. We need jaguar pelts and a great white shark bone. Alright, so buy hunting goods. Great white shark bone. Just one. And 2 jaguar pelts. I believe it was regular jaguar and not black jaguar. Alright, so let's pop out of here. Buy some crafting. If I hit the right button. Good. I wanted. Alright, so that maxes out his health. Oh, pistol ammo. We could do the darts. Let's see. Pistol ammo I'm not worried about. Smoke bomb. Probably should do dart pouches. But what are the pistol holders? Crocodile and humpback. Well, that humpback whale skin's probably not cheap. Humpback whale. Well, that's not too bad. Buy 2 of these, and then 2 crocodile skins. Alright, let's finish out our... Oh, actually, while we're at it, let's check out the pistol set, see if there's anything... Oh, that's what I have, and that's what I'm rocking, so... Nope. How about swords? I don't think there's anything else. Those are the only swords I have. Yeah, it's the best sword I can get. Alright, let me pop that in. Alright, so I got the best weapons.
Excellent. Merci.
Holder 3, holder 4. Alright, so that'll give me 4 pistols, max health. Not gonna worry about pistol ammo. I'm gonna craft the sleep dart. I still don't have the rope dart because I have to progress further in the storyline. Bull shark and Capchucan monkey. You know, this is sequence 9 of like 13. So let's go through this sequence and see what we'll need, and then we'll take a list, and depending on our thoughts on the end of this by the end of the sequence, we might just do all that purchasing at the beginning of the next. but we really need to
Captain's
take
at the helm.
ships with metal and drawn a blank. Metal and wood. Metal and wood.
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind.
Close down, man your sheets.
So anyone with metal specifically and wood, we will take. Like you.
Beat the quarters.
Ready to fire! Fire! Brace yourselves!
Down to the ship, Kenway.
Fire! That bell one's mine. Ready to fire, sir! Taking damage here!
Are we coming in? Thought I hit.
Give me some speed!
Enemy fire!
Taking a hit, Captain! Fire! He's vulnerable there, Captain! Awaiting order, sir!
Here we go. Board this frigate. Good, I don't have to figure out how to get up there. Let's just kill these two and be done with it. Look at him go. Go. No, we just can't let it go. We're just like done with it. Like scuttle it, be done. Like I'm not gonna lower my wanted level because sometimes we'll catch the pirate hunters with good hull too. Now where is that?
Let's go! Fire! On your mark, Captain!
Concentrate on the task at hand,
Well,
sir.
that's a good one to pull. But where was it? What do you have? You got rum and sugar. I don't need rum and sugar. That's just money.
Loose all, let's move!
Need materials, mate, not money.
I said hearty.
Douse the royals, toss!
Lay aloft and bring in those royals.
Bring them in for a steely kiss!
Beat them back. Keep my deck clear. You hear the news? Not one of the squad, just one of our decks.
What's that big ship behind us? What are they packing? What do they got? Metal. Yeah, I'm taking you.
Materials required to make the ship stronger, sir.
Ready to fire, sir!
Firing! Mind the helm, sir. We'll break us apart.
Batten yourselves! Raise! Ready to fire, sir! All exposed, take the shot! Reel 'em in, me son!
I don't like doing the flag. At least I fell that way. I worry about climbing up these masts because for that simple, that scout coming up to knock me off. Wouldn't be the first time you guys seen me get knocked off as soon as I get up top. I'm coming down to the affair, too. Not over too bad. Expected worse. Alright, that actually makes me pretty happy. Let's get out of here and head back towards the mission.
Hostile warship closing! Big sea cutter!
It's the first time I've seen that happen. You guys got any metal or something? He didn't stop, they kept coming, didn't they? Where are they? Yeah. Wood and metal, alright. Really not got that much, so. You guys don't have much either. Alright, let's turn here.
I think we're clear, sir.
Yeah, that should be enough to get those guys off my backs. Alright, so we'll talk about Burgess and Cockram after our wood, cloth. Anyone of you guys got metal over there? Not really. After our first cutscene. Ship's pretty quick, isn't it? That's a rock, not a ship. Tortuga. Coming to show.
There's loot floating here!
They put it in a cruising speed and that guy can't catch up.
You're bound away to Kingston town, that's where you're bound to go. You're bound away to Kingston town, that's where you're bound to go. For I'm a young sailor.
Wood. Named Hermione, isn't it? I always thought that was an English name. So it's odd for me to see that named on a Spanish ship. Oh, I need to turn. Brig had something on it for me to take. It kind of just really hangs out there in case you need to repair your ship. There's really almost no other reason for it. How far south are we going? Oh, we're going all the way to Kingston. All right. So I guess we will talk about Burgess and Cockram since this is a pretty... Can I take that? Yeah, but we're not going to. Any ships in here worth taking? All wood and cloth.
Our force patrol these waters closely, Captain.
Well, since we gotta go around, we might as well let the wind push us a little bit. Let's start by talking about John Cockram, because he's come up a few times in the sequences that we've already done. Not much is known about Cockram before 1713, when he and a small crew brought in stolen goods from Spanish vessels that was worth 2,000 pounds. After his piracy days, Cockram would become a trader, working around Charlestown and with pirates in and around Providence. He'd marry in 1714 and moved to Eleutheria. Not quite sure where that is, but I'm assuming it's somewhere in the Caribbean. He'd set up shop with his father-in-law, Richard Thompson, on Harbor Island, and would buy and sell directly with pirates. Oh, that's right. He worked in the Bahamas, so Eleutheria, and Harbor Island are all islands in the Bahamas, if my memory serves. It was because of this that pirates would generally leave him alone while he was sailing his own vessels. He'd be considered the leading black market trader in the golden age of piracy. Which is funny because at the same time, while he was considered the leading trader, I am so going after you, but what do you have? This is interesting because that's a Spanish ship. They're going to get into a fight, but I am marking that one and I'm taking that one. That's the prize. Might actually save that.
Won't miss next time. Humble up, all hands! We're ready, sir.
That Spanish ship.
Race for impact.
No smart pirate would do this, by the way.
Good shot to trip. Race!
I'm hitting the right wrong button.
Goes all but me. Fire! Mind the helm, sir. You will break us apart. Fire! Yes, fire! Gallants! Royals! Back over, sir. Blow us out of the water.
Alright, let's board it. And then we'll go back talking about Cockram and his black market dealings here in a minute. Let's try to pop the captain with this, because captains are pain. Got it. That didn't go well. Come on, boys, come at me. Yes. I think I almost overshot the deck of the ship. That's great. Kick him off. Oh, I expected him to be booted to oblivion. Like Spartan kicked. Be like, whoa! And done. Prepare the Jackdaw. Let's get out of here. So, Cockram would be considered the leading black market trader of the Golden Age of Piracy, even though he had continuing threats from the Royal Navy and Spanish retaliation. So not only did he have the English breathing down his throat, he had the Spanish breathing down his throat, and he kept doing it. He would, though, accept the king's pardon in September 1718, after which he would be tasked, along with Benjamin Hornigold, to bring in Charles Vane. I thought I saw shit right there. What is it? What's it got on it? Oh, I gotta have you. Gotta have that one. It's got 150 metal. We gotta have it.
As much stain as you can.
Alright, back in.
Off target.
We will end up fighting those.
Ready to fire.
Yeah, they're right there. He's got metal. I'll probably take him. Quick, so.
Here it comes. Send it up. Fire. Fire. What's your mark, Captain? Enemy fire. Heavy charge. Fire. Fire. The whole place shut down. Fire. Cruiser. Eat her stick. Santos. Fire. Take the shots up. Pull them in with the rail.
We got one of them. Got a lot of food. Making my way over to the officer. Come at me again. Thank you. So, Hornigold and Cockram would fail in bringing in Vane, but they would bring in Nicholas Woodall, who was smuggling supplies to Vane. After capturing Woodall, Governor Woodes Rogers would send them out to capture John Augur, which they would, but then after that, Cockram's activities were no longer being recorded, so who knows what happened to her. Let's take this guy down. Get this. Come on, pirate hunters. They were nothing. Pulled out a lot of metal in here. Looks like the southern half of the map is where most of the metal sits.
Rice! We're gonna hit him!
Oh, you get 75 wood. Here, I'm gonna hit you with one of these so you get it from here. You just have rum and sugar, so I don't care about you.
Taking a hit, Cap!
Incoming fire! Enemy fire!
Good. Almost here.
Ready?
Oh, no, the wrong way. Yeah, we're gonna leave that ship there. Just in case I need... Good.
Awaiting order! Concentrate on the task at hand, sir!
Fire! Weakest right there, taking damage!
And we're fighting 4 ships.
Enemy fire!
Incoming fire!
Shoot at her line!
Take the shots up!
We're ready, sir! Fire!
Dang it. Guess that's my own fault for taking on 4 ships. Alright, let's just head up here and sail and slide into Kingston. And while we're here, we'll pop in to see if we can buy anything cool. Then we'll start doing our mission, and then we'll talk about Josiah. So
How can I help you today?
we either do... Oh, we can't afford hull armor because I don't have enough wood. Almost don't have any wood. Alright, so cannons it is. Swivel strength. That's not a bad idea. Anything else? Cruise quarters so we can hold more men. Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, and then since we have almost 50,000 reales, we will max out our ammunition. To find, what was it called? The, dang, I'm forgetting what it's called. Master plans or master blueprints or something like that. It's like the very last one. You got to find it in a chest, and I think most of them are in the sunken ships. I think. All right, let's see what we're doing here now that we're no longer stranded on that island with Charles Vane, yelling at him to shut his gob. Whoa, those people just spawned. Dude, what's going on? Who is... this guy?
What news are they?
This Barjon works for the Royal African Company. Tell him what you told me.
I haven't seen the princess for 8 weeks or more, meaning she may soon be back.
What else?
I thought this buck belonged to the other men who was asking about the princess this morning. So I told him that
What other men?
a haughty sailor in plain rags and a gent with a scar just here.
Where have they got to?
Staying just round the corner, they said.
I grow tired of chasing these fantasies of yours, Edward. As does the crew.
Hang in there, man. We're getting close.
He's lucky he hasn't gotten a mutiny on him. Well, he does have a switch. Of course I don't. Let's see if I can craft some berserk. Sweet. I wish we could do more than one at a time. I really do. Because we're going to take these berserk darts and I'm going to hit a heavy with it. Because the heavies last a little bit longer. The only other ones that I would hit with it would be the riflemen that are on a high perch, because they will essentially just fire until they die, because nobody can oh shoot. This is gonna end poorly because I was in the wrong freaking weapon.
He's in my sights.
Hello! Help me, damn it!
I kind of want to fail now so I can start over.
Trying to get away, God.
I'm very frustrated that I just did that. Double kill! Double kill.
Get on this line, time!
Yeah, maybe these guys will have some kind of ammo that I can use. So I murdered them all anyway. I like that I can just hold the loot button down until I can get near them. And then he automatically loots the body. But yeah, well, there's a few more. Alright, see how this goes now that I've done mucked it up right quick. Oh, he got shot. The guy on the roof.
Have you alerted the men? We're short on time.
Aye. There'll be 2 soldiers waiting for us at the crossroads.
Very good.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what's the meaning behind these blood samples we're taking?
Torres tells me that blood is required for the observatory to properly function.
How do you mean, sir?
If one wishes to use the observatory to, say, spy on King George, then one would require a drop of the king's blood to do so. In other words, a small sample of blood gives us access to a man's everyday life.
Does Torres mean to... And trust, I reckon.
Yes, but fear not. Torres has shipped our samples to a Templar safe house in Rio de Janeiro. We will not be the observatory's first subjects, I assure you.
Aye, sir. I suppose it's a smaller price to pay for what the Templars have given me in return.
Precisely.
Governor, when you hunted pirates in Madagascar, what methods worked best?
I believe it was my charisma that persuaded them. Violence and threats should always be a last resort. In Madagascar...
Just as you did in Nassau.
Precisely. A pity Commodore Chamberlain did not live to see my thorough success.
It's not like you to gloat, Rogers.
We all deserve a moment, don't we?
He only really succeeded because he died. Because if he hadn't died, he'd have ruined your plans. Trailing missions just take forever because they stop and then they move and then they stop again and they never run. They always walk. Well, that isn't true. There were a couple trailing missions in this one, and I think some of the Ezio games. Oh, no, you know what? I take that back. There's been some that run in just about every game where there's tailing.
Remember, be most charitable when the place
Just they're few and far between.
The splendorous raiment acquired by God of his servants is proof.
You presume too much, sir.
Where'd they go? Dead. Fortunate. Only lost one. Not bad. Thought I lost two of them like you used to in the Ezio games.
Hey!
Grandmaster, welcome.
Buenas noches. What have you learned?
The princess was taken by pirates 6 weeks ago, and so far as we know, the sage Roberts was still aboard.
Very good. It is something. And what measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the sage's capture.
What of the sage's present location?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. Please do not favor.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making the swift journey.
Slave galley? I ask you to digest yourself.
I fail to see the slave. Our aim is
I guess that's my own fault for doing a high-profile assassination on those two. Oh, where are we gonna
And
start?
what measures are we taking
Without
to
my
recover the
courtesans?
princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure that they
Ladies of the net, I guess.
What of the sage's present location?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? We do not favor that.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that secret institution.
I fail to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind.
I'm good.
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow naturally.
A fair point.
Hopefully we're a little farther along in the eavesdrop this time.
And what measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the sage's capture.
What of the sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. Please do not favor that.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that sick institution.
I fail to see the difference. I fail to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow naturally, efficient.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
I don't even know where those guys saw me from.
And what measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the sage's capture.
What of the sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The winds do not favor that.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that sick institution.
I fail to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow naturally, efficient.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
Where in Africa are we looking?
Principe, sir, a small island.
We've sent two of our best men, Burgess and Cockram. Privateers with fast ships and firm hearts.
Edward Kenway! Imagine my surprise at seeing your Jackdaw anchored there. Have you heard all you came to hear? Will you now rescue the sage from our clutching hands?
A pox on you, traitor! You sold us downriver.
Because I found a better path. The Templars know order, discipline, structure. But you never could fathom these subtleties. Goodbye, old friend. You were a soldier once, when you fought for something real. Something beyond yourself.
Alright, so let's talk about Josiah Burgess as we figure out where our fast travel's headed. Not much is known about Burgess before he is seen leading 4 ships near Panama in 1716. By 1717, he'd be considered an influential pirate in Nassau and would accept the pardon in 1718. Actually, we're gonna, with all the metal that we got, we're gonna hop in here and see if there's anything else we can buy for the ship. After Captain Vincent Pierce released Charles Vane, because if you remember when we talked about Vane in the last sequence, he was captured and held for a ransom. Nope, there is no upgrades, or they'd be gold like the appearance. After the pardon, he'd sail his sloop, I believe it's pronounced Providence, to Charlestown, planning on trading goods when he was intercepted by Blackbeard in May of 1718. And considering their familiarity from Nassau, Blackbeard would buy Burgess's merchandise and let him go. Excuse me. Burgess would then be employed by Woodes Rogers as a justice of the Vice Admiralty Court and a privateer. Anybody over here got any iron? Got plenty of wood. Definitely need to take you. You got a lot of wood. We need wooden things.
Burgess, look! Ship coming after us! We're ready, sir! Fire! Give the order, sir! Crossfire! Brace for impact! Fire! Probability time to fasten yourselves!
So in 1719, his ship would be lost to sea near Abaco, where he would drown around the age of 30. So I'm seeing all these years being like, for the pardon being about a year later for what some of these guys took. So I'm wondering if the game is wrong or if all of the dates that I've seen is wrong. Well, it's just something that I've noticed the last couple pirates that we've talked about. Alright, enough of that. We're going to climb power mast and shoot the scouts. Kill! Someone die! My goodness! Fine, I'll just shoot it. Be done with it. Prepare that Jackdaw. We need that full level here. Alright, let's, oh boy. We got more. Probably a bad place to go for wood, isn't it? So yeah, that's the one thing I kind of wish we could get more of in the fleet missions. Is I wish we could pick up wood and metal. Like, I realize this game's like 5 years old now, and that support isn't gonna happen, but it would have just probably made this game too easy. I don't even realize what I missed. I can't think of the name of it. Got 3 ships there. That's our ship. Another ship there. This is 3 ships. Oh, this is going to be rough. This is going to be very rough. Not the weapon I thought I had, so I'll take it. Prepare, so we can get out of here. Even if someone's got metal, there's too many ships around here. We need to leave, like, now. Got a lot of metal, too. What else is there? Wood, cloth, metal, rum.
Hey boys! Oh,
Oh, there's just too many around. We gotta get out of here. Yeah, there's just too many. They're all English ships. It's not like I could attack an English ship and then some of them are Spanish, so they'd be fighting each other too. Nope, not gonna happen. The ship's on its own. Let's fucking sugar. We haven't gotten into the Men of War yet, though. I don't think this ship could handle 1 man of war, let alone a man of war and a brig and a frigate. We'll, based on how much money I have as Kenway, we will oh, 100 nautical miles. We'll have to check out the rest of the equipment, possibly buy it all up and be done with it.
so heave long and strong. Goodbye, fare ye well. Goodbye, fare ye well. Let's sing a good chorus, for 'tis a good song. Hurrah, ye boys, we're homeward bound. We're homeward bound, we'll have yous to know. Goodbye, fare ye well. Goodbye, fare ye well.
I think this is the last
England must go.
What's our course,
sequence.
Captain?
Principe, Quartermaster. We're sailing for the coast of Africa.
Maybe not.
With a wheel you swab!
Missed. Are the hooks tight?
Ready to fire, sir! Back
Brace!
off, monsieur! Blow us
Don't
out of the
you hit
water!
them!
Incoming fire!
Turn so we can get him with a
That's with the most tender! Give me
shot.
orders, sir!
Come!
She's weak, is right there, Captain. Nothing sounds exposed.
They're on their
Make
ball
it
line
fair,
to
Captain.
head.
That's with the most tender. Awaiting your mark, Captain. Come to planks.
Mortar shot. Wood, cloth, heavy shot. What do we got over here? Fire barrels.
Starboard, Captain! Seems we got a
I'm
survivor!
turning. Let me get over here.
Douse all but
Stand back, Captain.
Ease off the wind! Hauling all sail!
I'm off to find Roberts.
Don't stay long. Crew's getting restless up there.
Down, boy. Let's get off the pistols, or I'm gonna end up in a problem. Alright, let's locate the sage. Alright, so maybe a little explosion is not a bad idea. They should be Portuguese. I don't know why they have sleep darts and smoke bombs. And berserk darts. But I'm gonna say I'll take it. Oh, somebody's been shooting up through here.
Captain Kenway. Yet another dire situation, Roberts. We really must stop meeting like this.
Stop tailing me and your wish had come true.
There's no need for this. You know I'm as good as my word.
Our Captain Howell was killed today in a Portuguese ambush. Headstrong fool. I warned him not to go ashore.
It was orchestrated by the Templars Burgess and Cockram. The same sort that took you to Havana.
Ah. I see now there is no escaping the Templars' attention, is there? I suppose it is time to fight back.
I do like the sound of that.
And I know just how I'll do it. But these men, Burgess and Cockram, they cannot be allowed to leave with word of my escape.
They won't. Count on it.
If you spot any men from my crew, do them some kindness and send them here.
I'll do all I can.
Oh, I enjoy berserking people too much. No, you. Oh, he's not dead yet. Hit him while he's down, mate. Or throw a grenade at him. Cool. Let's see if I can go this way and be set straight. I was hopeful he'd drag him into the reeds.
Morto. Que raios passa aqui?
Oh, you almost feel bad for those two. And Burgess and Cockram are down by the river. Oh, I see what I gotta do to get up there. It's here and then here. Alright. Over what we got here. Small guy, small guy, small guy. Big guys. Threw a grenade at him? Yeah, I'm not too concerned about Mate, you're like 15 feet away from where you need to be. Probably in or on. Alright, where are they?
We're not waiting on no one.
Wish I could do that pig. Like hit him with a berserk dart or something and watch him go crazy. That'd be kind of cool. There's one. Oh, that didn't go the way I thought it would. I was hopeful that the explosion would... oh, there's Cockram. I was hoping the explosion would pull them both through. It looks like Cockram runs and Burgess is a fighter, so we got to stand up in that tree and wait.
There's only what's been carried, Maggot. We're not waiting on no one. Put some muscle in that bustle or we're leaving you behind. Pull up your socks and grab your cup. The ship is sailing. Oi, brace yourselves and haul your asses to port. We're weighing anchor.
Well, that didn't go well.
You done us good, Kenway. Proved yourself a true bravo. And for what?
His own bloody pride. You stepped in the path of my prize. Not a thing a man should do.
A cocksure, Cully. Just like Hornigold said.
That Templar scab means nothing to me. None of you do.
And you're worse for it, Kenway. It were the Templars who took us in when all else went to shit. Not our king. Not our country. The Templars.
The Templars is our family. Where's yours?
Going home.
In honest service, there are thin commons, low wages and hard labor. Yet, as gentlemen of fortune, we enjoy plenty and satisfaction, pleasure and ease, liberty and power. So what man with a sensible mind would choose the former life, when the only hazard we pirates run is a sour look from those without strength or splendor? Ha! Now, I have been among you 6 weeks. And in that time, I have adopted your outlook as my own, and with so fierce a conviction that it may frighten you to see your passions reflected from me in so stark a light. But if it's a captain you see in me now, I then, I'll be your bloody captain. Yeah! For I have dipped my hands in muddied waters, and, withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man! Oh. You threaten with your resistance.
I'm looking for the observatory. Folks say you're the only man that can find it.
Folks are correct. Despite my distaste for your eagerness, I see in you a touch of untested genius. I'm Bartholomew Roberts.
Edward.
I've no secrets to share with you now. But if you'll lend me your aid, in 2 months' time west of the Leeward Islands, well, it's there you'll get some answers, I promise you.
I think we get pulled out of the Animus here, but I am fairly certain that's the end of this sequence. But I think we get pulled out of the Animus here. At least I thought we did, and it doesn't look like we are. Nope. Set the tracker. Yep. Sequence recap. Sequence 9. So that means we are in sequence 10 now. So I thank you for essentially just watching me pirate some ships. But it was fun. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you like the content that I have brought forth, check out the link below in the description to my website, my social media. And I hope to see you again next time. But until then, have a great night.